Spotlights and direct lights come in two flavors, free and target. I'll show you the advantages and disadvantages of each of these types. Right here we have a free directional light, and that's indicated in the modifier stack as well as in the name fdirect01. Right here is the option to create a target for the light. If I do that, notice that it says target directional light up here in the modifier stack, but that the name doesn't change. It still says fdirect, which is now kind of misleading. So just be aware that you might want to rename your light if you choose after the fact to alter its flavor, if you will, whether it's targeted or not. Let's go back to having it be a free light for now. And as a free light, there is only one node. I'll go up to the Select by Name dialog, and I've selected the light type here to list only the lights in our scene. And you can see we have three: the direct, the spot, and the omni. If I want to reorient this light, I just need to rotate it. And I can easily do that. However, if I want to point this light at a particular object, say this piece of pottery over here on top of this cabinet, it would be easier if I had a target. I will check targeted, and then a new node appears down here at the bottom of this cylinder. In Select by Name, you'll notice that there's a new node here called fdirect01.target. If I double click on that, that node is selected. It is a dummy object, so it has no parameters that you can adjust over here in the Modify panel. However, it remains connected to its source, and the source will always point at its own target. I will move the dummy, and I'll do that here in the back viewport. I'll move it up, and as I do that, you can see that the light is reorienting. I can use the Align tool. Perhaps I'll press Alt-A, and then I'll click on this piece of pottery, and I'll align it to the center of the piece of pottery. And now the direct light is pointed directly at that vase. So that was a direct way of positioning and orienting the light. I'll go back and select the direct light node, and I can turn off targeted. So you can do that temporarily if you wish. You can also alter the target distance here, and that will lengthen or shorten the cylinder gizmo that represents the light. Note that you can also change the light type itself. Let's say that now I decide that I don't want this to be a directional light. This would be better as a spot. I can choose spot right here, and now the light will diverge, and the gizmo now appears as a cone. Again, I can adjust the target distance, and that will lengthen or shorten the cone. I can also choose to have it be targeted, if I so desire, and a new node will appear. Notice that the node is still called fdirect01, so this can be a little misleading. This is now a targeted spot, so it really should be tspot01. So just be aware that if you change your mind and alter the light type or whether it's targeted or not, you might want to rename the light as well. Now I can target the light at this picture over here using the Align tool, and I can immediately focus that spotlight on the picture. I can then select the source and move it as well, and it will always stay pointed at its own target.